Right now, the Federal Aviation Administration is sifting through tens of thousands of applications trying to close the gap on the shortage of air traffic controllers, which has led to flight delays and cancellations.
But some experts say the government can do more to address the problem. CBS2 investigative reporter Tim McNicholas has more on the issue that is top of mind for summer travelers.
Christina Maurice, the shortage is hitting New York especially hard. So a priority for the FAA right now is to find our next generation of air traffic controllers. Some of them are already right in our backyard.
American 664 Heavy Academy Tower.
One after another.
Southwest 1876 Academy Ground, UPS 491 Heavy Academy Ground.
These watchful eyes oversee takeoffs and landings, ensuring these planes move on and off the runway safely.
American 664 Heavy, turn right, taxiway.
But these aren't real flights, and these aren't real air traffic controllers, although they did just apply for the job. They're simulations being run by recent graduates of a program at Vaughn College in Queens for students who want to be air traffic controllers.
I think that it is very important for students to give back what we've learned.
Just something about, telling the aircraft what to do and seeing them doing it, even in a simulator, is just enjoyable for me.
The airport elevation here is 600 feet.
Instructor Steve Fano knows the importance of his work, in part because of what he hears about his old co-workers at the New York TRACON, the area's main air traffic control center.
I know last summer, from talking to people that I used to work with, there were as few as 5 or 6 controllers working where there should have been 10 to 12.
Data from the FAA shows the New York TRACON is staffed at about 54% for air traffic controllers, compared to a national average of 81%. And experts say the nationwide shortage of about 3,000 air traffic controllers could add to flight cancellations and delays. The shortage recently prompted Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg to ask airlines to reduce their New York flight schedules. The Department of Transportation would not agree to an interview for this story. But Buttigieg recently addressed recruitment efforts at a news conference.
It is going to be a journey, especially when you factor in attrition, to get to the levels that we want to see. And COVID blew a hole in our training pipeline, which we are still working to recover from, although we've made great progress.
Fano says more training specific to the complex New York airspace would help ensure FAA trainees succeed and stay in New York.
This is the airspace for LaGuardia departure.
He also says the staffing challenges are harder to overcome because of the FAA's age requirements for applicants. The FAA currently only accepts applications once a year in a 3-day window. To apply, you must be younger than 31 years old, and if you're hired, the FAA requires you to either retire at 56 to prevent burnout or apply for a waiver. Is that a good rule?
Probably not if you're one of the places that has a shortage of controllers.
As for his recent graduates,
Southwest 1308, hold short, runway 28 right.
Kyle Rutkowski and Najma Jaima are among the tens of thousands who applied in the FAA's 3-day window back in May. The FAA says the application process can take 6 months or longer, even for applicants who've already studied air traffic control.
I think they could probably make the application process a little quicker. It's really difficult to kind of just sit there and basically just waiting for them to contact you.
And a cluster of near collisions earlier this year at several airports, including one at JFK, put an even brighter spotlight on this issue. Buttigieg recently said the level of severe runway incursions appears to be going down after that increase and is coming, quote, closer to the norm. Tim McNicholas, CBS 2 News.